Welcome back to CAD/CAM Legend. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how can you model this part by using the different kinds of forms and using the flattened flange, also planer. So let's see how can we model this part by using the different kinds of forms tool, die form tools, and the sketch form, Coil Form, and at last we will see how can we use the flattened form. And in this lecture, at last we will see how can we use the bends, okay, especially unbend, bend back, and flat pattern. You will see where we can use it and how to use it. So first of all, how I made this part. Let me just suppress this for now. First I added this flange. Then this flange. Then I just made a pattern of these form tools. Then I just mirror it in the second mirror. As you can see here. Then using a sketch form, by using the sketch form. Then another sketch form, but actually this is using the sketch form. Then we just add a sketch, which is this one. Basically this I made for the quilt. Then we have another sketch when I made it visible. Then we have a revolve by using the revolve command. And at last we have Coil Form. Let me just hide it for now. And now see all of these what we have done by using the different kinds of forms. So let's try to learn them in detail. Okay. So first of all, we have the punch form. So when I go for the punch form, but before using all of these commands, let me tell you that when I go for the unbend feature in this case, so you will not get a proper result. This is why first you have to make the forms flatten by using the flatten form. And when you done this, you have to hit the check mark. And after that, when you go for the unbend, you will get a result like this. The only thing you can do in this case is just to use the flatten form. See? But in case of when you have the forms not flattened, you cannot go for the unbend feature. This is why first I made the forms flatten, and after that when I go for the unbend feature, so you will get a proper result. When I just delete this, and you will see when I go for the unbend, I'm not getting the proper result. So first, what you do, first you have to flatten the forms. And after that, you have to go for the unbend. When you run this and you want to have the bend back, just click on bend back. And you want to have the real model, just you have to delete the flattened forms. Okay, so hopefully you got the point. How can you use the unbend, where you can use it, and how to use it. And you have already done with the flat pattern and bend back. Now let's have a look on detail on these tools, which is actually the punch form, die form, sketch form, Coil Form, and at last you will look at the flat pattern. or flatten form, which I have already discussed with you people. That's why we are going to use the flatten form when we have something trouble in the case of unbent feature. Now the first thing, in forms we have the punch form. Okay, so when I just click on punch form, so you have to scroll down, hold down which one you want. This time I want this one. Come to placement, and I just want to place this form on this face. See? Now I just want to assign the offset references, which is this top surface. Press and hold Control key and this surface. Just assign the value 50, and after that I will just click here to make it the proper one, 105 for now. And if you want, you can just add rotation. If for example you just want to be having this condition, or at opposite direction like this, as you can see here, but I just want to be have in this direction like this. And you have to come to shape, keep it automatic update, come to options, just choose the non-placement, placement edges, and choose the radius. You can exclude any of the surface if you want. For example, I just want to exclude the surface. It will become hollow, and I will say OK. Now the punch form is ready. As you can see from here, it's hollow right now. And after that, if you want to mirror it, you can just come here, sorry, pattern it, choose direction, and this line. I want to be half 5 pattern, increase the distance 25, and say OK. See, this is how you can just make these forms by using the punch form. Okay, now after that, when you go for the die form, and let me just drag this die for now, and in this case again you have to assign the placement adjustment, this top surface and this surface, and after that you can add rotation if you want. So when I go for the option, non-placement adjustment, placement adjustment, and you can exclude any of the face if you don't want to have in your sketch. See, you can just flip the direction, outside, inside. See, and when I just click. So now the last one is the sketch form, which is very simple. That don't want to have any additional part to bring here. You have to just choose any of the face, make it normal, sketch form, choose this face, make it normal, and I will just draw a circle like this. Okay, and you can just drag it like this, come for option, add taper, of 12 degree, 15 degree for now, non-placement, placement adjustment, and assign the thickness to R5 for now, 5. See, if you want, you can exclude any of the face, which is this one. Keep it inside, outside. Okay. So this is how you can just use the sketch form, which is very simple. Last, we have to use the Coil Form. For that, what to do? Switch on the datum planes, choose this plane, sketch on it, make it normal. Again, switch off the datum planes. Just add a line like this. Add a center line. Okay. Select revolve. Make sure you have to keep it as a sheet metal, not as a solid, and say OK. After that, you have to go for the Coil Form. Choose this one. See? Come to options, and you have to add the non-placement, placement, assign the proper value. See, if you want, you can just change it 5 over here, and that's all. This time I don't want to exclude any of the face. Okay, and I will say OK. So this is how you can just use all of the forms: punch form, die form, sketch form, Coil form, and flatten form. Again, I want to tell you, punch and die forms wants the additional reference parts. Sketch and Coil form don't want any of the additional reference parts. So this is one of the most basic difference in between the punch and die forms and sketch and Coil form. And already I have discussed with you people how to use the flat pattern, because it helps you when you are going to use the unbend feature. In this case, again, when I go for the unbend feature, I'm not getting the proper result. So first I have to flatten the form. And after that, when I go for the unbend feature, I will get a proper result. The only thing you can do is the flat pattern to get a flat pattern preview. Now you have to go for the bend back. Okay. So hopefully you understand how can you use the forms tools, unbend feature, bend back, and flat pattern. So hopefully you enjoyed this tutorial. Remember one thing, if you are new on my channel, so please don't forget to subscribe our channel for more interesting videos and tutorials for free to become a part of our community. So thanks for watching.